Welcome students to the course of BMS 002, that is management functions. And in management functions we are basically dealing with from the perspective of non-government organization, that is NGO. Since NGO are not for profit organization, so we will be having a detailed understanding about social marketing. What is the social marketing and how it is different than commercial marketing? If you kindly recollect the previous lectures, in the previous lectures we had detailed discussion about the marketing concept, then how marketing concept is applicable especially with reference to non-government organization. So now we are extending our understanding to social marketing and what is the difference between social marketing and commercial marketing. After this lecture, the next lecture will be on social marketing organizations. So the first question that should come to your mind is that what is social marketing, how it is different from normal marketing. So I would like to take your attention for the quote and definition given by the famous marketing author, that is Philip Kotler and Mr. Gerald Jackman. According to them, social marketing is the same concept that were used to sell the products for profit. In social marketing, it is seen applicable to sell trends and skill that could bring about change, attitude and behaviors. So social marketing is basically, if you see from the same definition perspective of marketing, is design, implementation and control of all those programs which tend to calculate, influence the acceptability of social ideas involving consideration of product planning, pricing, communication, distribution and marketing research. So marketing activities related with product planning, pricing, communication, distribution and marketing research towards design, implementation and control of marketing program which is aimed towards influencing the acceptability of social ideas and involving considerations. So this is the basic understanding about social marketing. Now and in a very simple language you can also understand social marketing is that all those marketing activities directed towards having impact on social cause from the social perspective. So application of marketing, if it is directed towards the social perspective or social dimension, it can also cover under the domain of social marketing. Now the question should come to your mind that we have understood about normal marketing that is applicable for the commercial marketing, and now we are discussing with social marketing. So what is the difference between social marketing and commercial marketing? Social marketing always seek to give benefit to the target audience and general society, but it is not monetarily targeted towards getting profit for the marketer. Secondly, it seeks to influence perceptions and attitudes and which is directed towards modifying social practices and behaviors. Social marketing is also an appropriate application of marketing concepts and techniques into the community in an objective for achieving specific behavioral goals for a social cause or social good. Social marketing's the principal aim, the primary aim of social marketing is for social good, while in the commercial marketing its aim is for personal benefit. Personal benefit means in the commercial marketing the first objective is that the product is designed as per the need and want, and all the products and services are targeted towards achieving the customer satisfaction, whereas the principal aim in social marketing is for achieving towards social good, social cause. So any organization's primary responsibility is towards need and want and interest of target markets in order to deliver satisfaction more effectively and efficiently than competitors in a way that preserve or enhances the consumer as well as society's well-being. Here you get a difference between commercial and social marketing. This is a definition from Kotler. I again repeat for your understanding. The organization's task is determining need, want and interest of target market. First you determine, then you deliver desired satisfaction more effectively than your competitor. How? In a way that preserves or enhances consumer as well as society's well-being. So in social marketing there are twofold directives. The one is for satisfying or preserving or enhancing the consumer's well-being as well as society's well-being. I had, if you could recollect, I had given a very simple example of packaged drinking water, that in our popular language or popular communication we say as mineral water. So what is the consumer perspective and society perspective we can understand. If a mineral water that is clean and hygienic is offered to the customer in a recyclable plastic bottle, so it will be fulfilling the consumer need for providing clean drinking mineral rich water. And what will be the society's well-being? Recyclable bottle, because recyclable bottle will have no environment deterioration or any kind of environment degradation point. So we will be directing towards consumers benefit as well as for the society's well-being. What is the consumer orientation in social marketing? So social marketers, for consumer orientation, they must know their customer and how to appeal them. The marketing personnel in both the firm used to have power of persuasion. This will coming under customer orientation. Second will be market research. So what happens is market research. Market research basically it is a kind of activities which is undertaken for both kind of market, for the consumer as well as for the social, to understand customers' present belief, attitude and knowledge about relevant issues. The third will be market segmentation. A market segmentation is what? You should come to your mind that what is market segmentation? Market segmentation is a process that is basically come under segmenting a market. Segmenting a market means subgroup of the people or organization which are sharing similar product need. So market can be segmented upon different product requirement depending upon individual people or organizations similar need, because each segment is fairly homogeneous, means similar like of need and attitude, and they are likely to respond in a similar way for a particular marketing strategy which is directed towards their need and attitude. Then it is market segmentation is also very important in social marketing. Why? Because here segmentation can be done on different level of education, belief, religious background, social background. So market segmentation has lot of relevance, especially when any organization is devising the social marketing campaign. Any organization, let's say if you are taking the example of an NGO, suppose NGO is working towards let's say safe drinking water or cleanliness and hygiene, so they have to segment the market where this actual cause is going to address. So this social marketing, under social marketing, it is very crucial to have proper understanding about segmenting a market, because segmentation has to lot of things to be dealing with the segmenting the market on the basis of education, cultural background, socio-economic background, religious background, all those different criteria on which market can be segmented. In the previous lectures, we had detailed discussion about the marketing mix, wherein we had discussed that the four basic factors coming under marketing mix was product, price, promotion and place. And we had detailed discussion, especially these four P's: product, price, promotion and place, with the reference of NGO. Now we will discuss these marketing mix from the social marketing perspective. So what is product in social marketing perspective? So products may come in the form of services. especially from social marketing and NGO perspective. What will be the services? Services will be just like what NGO and not-for-profit organization will be providing services: counseling, health checks, all those social services, which is aimed towards changing the habit and practices of the target group. So this will be, there will be no concept like product. Under product it will be kind of services. NGOs are basically are formed for certain objectives, for providing certain level of services or welfare programs aimed towards certain group of customers. We will not use the word end users, for whom these services are being defined and practiced. So in the social marketing, the first P under marketing will be product, that is in a form of services. Second will be price. What is the relevant of price in social marketing? So price here in social marketing refers to the what the consumer must do in order to obtain that product or service. So this cost may be monetary. How it will be monetary? Because it may instead require sacrifice such as time or effort or family anger, all these kind of things. So in both the cases, a product or services will be adopted when the perceived value of offering is higher than the cost or commitment made for that particular product. So this is the understanding about pricing. The third will be promotion. So how promotion is required under social marketing? Because promotion consists of combined use of advertising, public relation, those promotional mix, media advocacy, personal selling, mass campaign, all of those kind of tools for promoting the cause. So social marketers must take great care in dealing with rural mass, especially because they do not use fancy urban methods. So they need to use right kind of language, visuals, media channels, communication messages, especially dealing with the different market. Urban market, the communication channel, promotional means for the urban market will be different than rural market. Same promotional campaign cannot be used beneficial for the rural market, which is being beneficial for the urban market. So for certain products, individual visits or home groups may be better than mass campaigns. So depending upon the services offered by an NGO or not-for-profit organization under social marketing domain, one has to think about different promotional means for targeting different set of market. The fourth comes place. What is the relevance of place in social marketing? So any important element of place is accessibility of the service and the delivery mechanism. So understand from the perspective of NGO, if they are offering any kind of welfare services, so location and acceptability of the welfare services has paramount importance for their success. So research, market research must take in account activities, preferences and habits of target audience and thereby identify the most ideal means of distribution of offering or services. It will entirely depend upon location and accessibility of all those programs and welfare services which are offered by NGO or not-for-profit organization. So place means relevance about accessibility or location of an NGO project or the welfare services or the counseling services that they are offering. Suppose, let's take an example. If an NGO is providing some counseling on how to overcome drinking habit for the for some set of rural population. So if your counselor or psychological counselor is providing this service at a remote location or say urban location, it will not have any benefit. Rather, the location of counseling and the services should be the area where the target group are basically residing. So it will be accessibility and the location of the counseling and health check kind of facilities which an NGO is offering. NGO is not supposed to offer these services or at their head office which is located in a location in an urban locality. So services should be rendered where actually the program is being run or under implementation, project is under implementation, and the target group's availability and accessibility for that kind of services. That is the relevant of place in marketing mix of social marketing. So we had understanding about 4 P's of marketing, that is product, price, promotion and place in social marketing. But there could be additional P's in social marketing. And what are those? So one of them is public. What is public? Social marketers often have different audiences for their different level of program, and they need to have different address to be addressed. So in this additional marketing mix of social marketing that we were discussing about publics, the public will have two different public. The one is external public and second is internal public. What is external public? Means target audience, secondary audience, policy makers, external stakeholders, they will be external public. And what will be internal public? Internal public will be those who are involved in some or either way regarding approval, designing, implementation of the program, NGO program or its services. So it will be considered as internal public. Now the second is partnership. Why we require partnership? Because social and health issues which are often addressed by NGO, they are so complex that it may not be possible for successfully implementing this entire thing by only one NGO. So it is always advisable to team up, means NGOs working in similar social issues or health issues, their programs, the projects being implemented in those areas, they should rather team up. What will happen with this? In this strategic partnership, you can converge your internal resources for effectively addressing the problem in a target area. So it will be resource channelization. The strength of two NGOs will be working for effectiveness of social or welfare program of these NGOs for the similar target group. So NGO should figure out which are those organizations having similar goals as of your NGO, not necessarily the same goal, but you can identify that while addressing those goals, how you can channelize your resources for together working and forming a strategic partnership. The third additional P under social marketing will be policy. So social marketing programs can do well in motivating individual behavior change, but it may be difficult to sustain unless environment they are working supporting for this activity. So often policy change is needed, and media advocacy programs can be effectively utilized in social marketing campaign to deliver in a more effective manner. And the fourth P will be purse setting. What is purse setting? Most organizations, those who are involved in developing social marketing campaign, they operate through advertisements or aids, materialistic aids, which are basically provided by different social working related foundations or government grant, or we can say like under corporate social responsibility, some of the donation and grants are given for the NGOs for successfully running their programs. So organization basically in social marketing, they operate through all these aids, which are financial aids or support, either in a form of finances or in a form of material or other similar aids that are provided to them. These aids basically add towards another dimension of strategy development, so that an organization can get additional funding for successfully running their programs. So purse strings means here in this will be basically channelize the financial resources for successful running your social marketing programs. So we had discussed about additional P's in the social marketing mix. It was public, then partnership, then policy, then purse strings, and finally we come for passion. Passion is very much required in successful social marketing campaign, because need for passion in those who are delivering these social marketing programs, because there will be nothing more than a good report at the end of the campaign. So you should have passion for the person who are involved in running the campaign or writing the report. They should have a passion for dealing with the social issues, and social marketing agents should engage in those programs with a passion for social change or behavioral change for meeting the overall objective of the welfare programs and their policies. So those who are involved in social marketing campaign, they should have empathy and compassion for dealing with social issues, behavioral issues, or running welfare programs. So again, for your understanding, I would like to again brief you about the social marketing P's under additional marketing mix for social marketing, and they are public, partnership, policy, purse strings, and finally passion. So after having this understanding about additional marketing mix for social marketing, let us now understand what are the similarities and differences in social and commercial marketing. So let us first understand what are the things that are common in social and commercial marketing. The first is customer orientation. Whether it is a social or commercial marketing, both the marketing is directed towards customer orientation. It is important in both the forms of the marketing. Whether it is a business marketer or social marketer, they must know who are their customers, where they are, and work towards satisfaction of their need and want, and they should work towards satisfying their need and want and other similar wishes. Second is market research. Whether it is a social marketing campaign or commercial marketing, both the organization, for them it is fundamental to have market research. Why? Because market research is undertaken by social marketers also to understand the customer's personal belief, their attitude, their knowledge about a relevant social cause for which they are working. And the third is market segmentation. There has to be segmentation of the audience in both the case, depending upon the set of the values for which they are targeting or segmenting the market. So for, let's say, if we are discussing from the social marketing aspect, then a social marketer or not-for-profit organization need to segment the market depending upon all those homogeneous social belief or behavioral attitudes, all those things for which they can target the market and run their welfare programs or NGO programs implementation. Now, after having similarities between social and commercial marketing, it is time to understand what are the differences between social and commercial marketing. So first is community versus financial. Social marketing is directed towards community welfare, whereas commercial marketing is directed towards the personal or financial gain. Second is competition. In competition, what is, they are competing in the commercial marketing, they are competing with other brands or similar products which are satisfying the similar need. So it is a commercial marketing. Whereas in social marketing, the competition is a bit tougher because you are competing with conflicting desire. Okay. Third is campaign. Like commercial campaign will be, its objective will be different, while the campaign for the social marketing will be different. Like social marketing campaign will be for the public related issues, like what are the harmful effect of smoking or drinking, while the campaign for the commercial marketing for the cigarettes or the liquors products will be having different objective. So the marketing campaign in social marketing and commercial marketing will be different. So again, for your brief understanding, when we were discussing about similarities and differences between social and commercial marketing, the similarities are on the basis of customer orientation, market research, market segmentation, and targeting the market. Whereas differences will be because social marketing will be channelized or directed towards community welfare, whereas the orientation for the commercial marketing for the financial. And the competition will be different both in commercial marketing as well as in social marketing. And the campaign, advertising, promotional campaign for commercial aspect will be different than social marketing aspect. So with these understanding, you will be able to identify what are the similarities and what are the differences between social and commercial marketing. After this, we have complete understanding about social marketing. So what we had discussed in social marketing, we had first discussed with the famous definitions and conceptual ideas about social marketing. After that, we had discussed about marketing mix and social marketing, where had detailed deliberation about product, promotion, price and place from the non-for-profit organization and NGO perspective. After that, we had detailed discussion about additional marketing mix which are for social marketing, and these were public, partnership, policy, purse strings and finally passion. So these are the additional 5 P's. So initially we had discussed 4 P's. So if we see from additional social marketing marketing mix, so we are basically having 9 P's. The first was product, then price, then promotion, then place, and now additional 5: public, partnership, then policy, then purse strings and finally passion. So in social marketing mix purview, we will be having 9 different P's. After that, we had detailed discussion about what are the similarities and differences between social and commercial marketing. In similarities, we had seen that social and commercial marketing should have customer orientation, market research and market segmentation, where under differences, one is directed towards community welfare, another one is directed towards financial. Then competition is different. Commercial competition will be with the brands and similar products which are going to satisfy the similar needs, where in social marketing competition is a bit tougher because you are competing with conflicting desire. And social marketing has been used extensively in anti-smoking and drinking campaign too. What does it mean? That show the marketing campaign, the advertising and promotional mix and the media channel and the communication message will be different in social marketing as compared to commercial marketing. With this, our discussion about social and commercial marketing is over, and we are moving to our next topic, that is social marketing organizations.